Hi Sam. I hope you're doing well today.
Hi Alex. I'm excited for today's lesson. What word are we learning?
Today, we're diving into the word
Zweifel.
Zweifel.
That sounds interesting. What does it mean?
It translates to doubt in English. The most common meaning is a feeling of uncertainty about something. But be careful, because it can be a false friend with the English word doubt.
Oh, that's good to know. What's the grammar like for?
Zweifel.
Zweifel.
Is a masculine noun, so it uses the article.
Der.
Its plural form is.
Die Zweifel.
Just remember, with masculine nouns, they often end in.
So, how would I use it in a sentence?
In the present tense, you can say,
Ich habe Zweifel.
which means I have doubts. For the past tense, you could say,
Ich hatte Zweifel.
meaning I had doubts, and in the perfect tense, you would say,
Ich habe Zweifel gehabt.
And is there an imperative form too?
not really with,
Zweifel.
since it's more of a state of mind rather than an action.
Interesting. Where does the word
Zweifel.
come from?
It originates from Old High German,
Zweifel.
which means twofold. This reflects the idea of having two possibilities or options, leading to doubt.
That's fascinating. So, it has a deeper meaning than just doubt.
Exactly. It shows how doubts often come from weighing two choices against each other.
Can we break down the word
Zweifel.
a bit more?
Sure. The root is,
Zweif.
which comes from,
Zwei.
meaning two. It's tied to the idea of being torn between two options. The suffix doesn't change the meaning much but indicates a noun.
So it's like assembling Lego blocks.
Yes, exactly. Think of it as building the concept of doubt from the idea of two.
Are there similar words we should know?
Definitely. For example, words with the same prefix
Zwei.
include,
Zweite.
meaning second, and
Zweikampf.
meaning duel.
What about the suffix?
Good question. Words with the same suffix include,
Fädel.
meaning thread, and
Kübel.
meaning bucket. Both are nouns that have that common ending.
And any more complex compounds?
Sure. You could also look at,
Zweifelhaft.
which means doubtful. It combines
Zweifel.
with the suffix
Haft.
which indicates a state or quality.
How can I use?
Zweifel.
In real-life situations.
Let's think of a few. At work, you might say,
Ich habe Zweifel an dieser Entscheidung.
meaning I have doubts about this decision.
Right.
Ich habe Zweifel an dieser Entscheidung.
Great. Another situation could be when talking to a friend. You might say,
Hast du Zweifel an mir?
meaning, do you have doubts about me?
Got it. And what about a situation at a doctor's office?
You could say,
Ich habe Zweifel an meiner Diagnose.
meaning I have doubts about my diagnosis.
Ich habe Zweifel an meiner Diagnose.
Perfect. Now, let's talk about remembering the gender of.
Zweifel.
How can I do that?
The ending is a good hint that it's masculine. You can also visualize a man holding two question marks to symbolize doubt.
That's a fun image.
Now, some usage notes.
Zweifel.
Is typically used in both formal and informal contexts.
Are there common phrases I should know?
Yes. You might hear phrases like,
Zweifel haben.
which means to have doubts, or
Keine Zweifel.
meaning no doubts.
Are there any similar words that confuse people?
Yes, be careful with
Zweifel.
and,
Sorge.
which means worry. They convey different feelings.
Can we hear some example sentences?
Of course. Here's one.
Ich habe immer Zweifel, wenn ich neue Entscheidungen treffe.
Which means I always have doubts when I make new decisions.
That makes sense.
Another one could be,
Hatte viele Zweifel über die Zukunft.
meaning he had many doubts about the future.
I see how it works.
And here's a question.
Hast du Zweifel an meiner Meinung?
Meaning, do you have doubts about my opinion?
That's useful.
Now, let's do a quick recall check. What does
Zweifel.
mean?
It means doubt.
Correct. What is the plural form?
It's
Die Zweifel.
Yes. What's the masculine article?
Der.
Exactly. How about a sentence using it in the past tense?
Ich hatte Zweifel.
Perfect. And what's the origin of the word?
It comes from Old High German.
Zweifel.
Great job, Sam. To wrap up, we learned that
Zweifel.
means doubt and has a rich history tied to the concept of choice.
Thanks, Alex. I really enjoyed this lesson.
I'm glad. Keep practicing, and you'll use
Zweifel.
with confidence in no time.